All right, Ruben, and hey, speaking of films, how'd you like a brand new 52-inch plasma to put in your living room and watch whatever film you want to on it? And get this, you could save a ton of money on your utility bills as well. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, listen up, because we're about to tell you how to do just that. Artie Rose is the president of Solar Alliance of San Diego. Good to see you again.
Hi, Greg. It's always great to see you.
All right, so you're giving away a 52-inch plasma. Talk about who qualifies for this.
Well, basically, Greg, what I've decided to do is to offer one of our viewers a plasma TV to take part in a segment of a future broadcast of San Diego Living. Yeah.
And their bill, there's a little bit of a catch here.
Right.
They've got to be interested in solar and, be seriously considering going solar, and their bill has to be $150 a month or more.
A minimum of $150. And basically what I will do, personally go out and visit with the homeowner, look over their kitchen table, look at their utility bills, kind of see whether it's something I can help them with. And basically what we'd like to do is get them, as I said, part of the segment where we would actually send a crew out, film the installation. And one of the things that I love to show people is the expression on people's faces the first time their meter starts to spin backwards.
Yeah, that's always a nice nice feeling. I wish my meter would spin backwards. And by the way, besides the free plasma that you're going to give them, if they purchase the system, they are going to get a significant discount on that system because they're going to be featured on the show as well.
They'll receive a substantial discount, but more so, as I've discussed with you in previous broadcasts, we're still promoting what we call the Solar Stimulus Plan. And basically, for those homeowners that qualify, it's a very, very unique opportunity for people to own a solar system. People in their minds, most of the viewers probably remember when the first time they heard about solar, it was extremely expensive. The costs were into tens of thousands of dollars. You had to have batteries in your garage, and the batteries would wear down. Solar is a complete different animal right now, and the only thing I'm trying to do is get in and talk to people like they can see on their screen what can happen to your utility bill, how we can take somebody who currently has, let's just say, a $224 utility bill, and by the next month drop that bill down to under $65.
And this is a result of one of your customers.
Right.
We aren't making these numbers up.
No, and the biggest misconception is people think, well, I've got to go out and spend tens of thousands of dollars to save a couple of $100s a month. Absolutely not. Those people that qualify for our program, from day one, their meter spins backwards and they start to save money. And as I go out to people's homes, we'll see whether they qualify for the incentives that are available through the state and the federal government.
And you're going to go out there. You're not going to send any sales, but you're going to go out there personally,
yes,
analyze their utility bills, to make sure that they're a good fit. But talk about analyzing the SDG&E bill, because I just look at it and I look at I think like most people, you look at the total. Maybe you look at what you spent on. I don't remember, it's kilowatts, and then
most people,
gas,
Greg,
and electric.
Most people look at their utility bill twice a year. Once is in January when they get that December bill for the first time they turned on that heat, right, and they go, whoa! And they look at it, it's very, very confusing.
It jumped 3 times.
As it shows on the screen there, what I'm going to talk about with homeowners is about the baseline allowance, the tiered pricing, the distribution charges, and one of the things that drives people crazy, and I suggest viewers look at their bills and look at the public purpose programs. And if they have a bill over $150, $200 a month, in most cases they're contributing. In some cases, maybe only $20 or $30. I have clients that are putting in over $50, $75, over $100 a month into public purpose programs.
Wow, you're kidding.
Yeah, and people ask me all the time, well, what exactly is public purpose programs?
And I have no idea.
I expected you to ask me that.
Yeah.
Anyway, the bottom line is it's money that's redistributed to low income, people with health issues, and most importantly, and I wanted to just show you it's this. It's the California Solar Initiative. Billions of dollars are taken out of people's utility bills and put into a program that's redistributed, and the only thing people have to do is put a solar system on their house. Within 30 days, the state of California writes them a check.
And there's not only state incentives, and by the way, it's a big check. depending on, it's what, about 20% of the cost of the system?
It can be up to 20%. It depends on the size of the system. That's the way the state incentive works. The federal government pays for 30%. Again, people do have to qualify. You do have to pay federal income taxes, which most homeowners do. As long as you're a taxpayer, the federal government will pay up to 30, actually not up to, they will pay 30% of the cost of the system.
Wow. So, you know, up to 50% of the cost of the system is paid for by state and federal rebates, and you'll come out to anyone's house and give them a free in-home evaluation of their utility bill.
And not only that, I'm looking for a home that we can use to focus or showcase on a future segment of San Diego Living.
And they get a heavily discounted photovoltaic solar energy system and a free 52-inch plasma TV and their stories on TV.
Right, they get to watch their next segment.
All right, Artie Rose with the Solar Alliance of San Diego. And by the way, the number on your screen, 619-528-2277 or solaralliancesd.com.
Thank you very much for your time, Greg.
Good to see you again. Thank you. And, of course, for more information, san diego6.com.